Great game. I spent 2 hours trying to kill my hardcore character. For I didn't know that it won't help to create anyone. Game literally driven into the ground by some tea drinking cucks. 0 out of 10 would not recommend to a friend or a loved one. I feel assaulted here. I feel damn. Except he says rip RuneScape 3. He says rip RuneScape 3 from 2005 to 2012. But I hate to break it to you, ADHD, RuneScape 3 got released in 2013. Hey guys, and welcome to a video I didn't plan to make, but here we are. Now, before you say anything, I seriously hope I won't get any comments saying, dude, you're running out of video ideas, you're reacting to comments. Come on, this is just for fun, guys. It will be a rather long video, and I know it won't be for everyone, but I hope you enjoy nonetheless. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not running out of video ideas, I've plenty of things planned. Anyways, when you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So we sorted the reviews by funny, and this is the first negative review I can see. 61 people found it funny. People who play this game and get enjoyment out of it must be extremely dull and have nothing better to do apart from waiting for their life to end. It's 2020, move on. Yeah, I guess that's kinda hard in the middle of the pandemic for some people, huh? Stop playing your dumb numbers go up game. Plenty of other video games with substance. Invest in yourself, read a book. Thousands of other video games worthwhile. So basically what he's saying is he's contradicting himself here, because he's saying don't play video games, read a book, invest in yourself, and then he says thousands of other video games are worthwhile. I mean, in Call of Duty your numbers only go up as well. I mean, your KD ratio, your levels, your prestige. I don't really see the difference there, man. So this guy says, awful game, everything's confusing and it sucks, and he's only played 0.4 hours, so I have a good feeling this might be some triggered OSRS player. I could be wrong though. He's right though, it's a confusing game, but he just has to give the game a little more time. Oh, here's exactly the stereotype. I installed this game just to say it sucks. Play OSRS instead. So Jimmy James says, this game needs to be taken out back and shot. Damn dude, that's kinda harsh, man. It's so old and dated that it makes me want to log off AOL. I don't know what that is. I'm too young for that, I think. So I can use the landline to call movie phone to see what time The Lord of the Rings is playing. Put out my sick pair of GNCOs, call my buddy and tell him to get off the PS2 so we can go to the mall. Maybe check out some game software or games at software. Or check out the new Nokia 3310 at Radio Shack before the movie starts. I wonder what this guy's opinion on old school RuneScape is though, because if he thinks RuneScape 3 is, needs to be taken out back and shot, he would probably be very negative about old school RuneScape 2, right? So this review of this guy that apparently has about 10,000 hours on the game seems to be a legit review, and it goes over most of the negative points about the game. And to be honest, it's really just a fair review. I'm not really going to say too much about this, as this is actually a serious and useful review for people checking out the reviews on Steam. So this guy's basically saying MTX, broken promises, blah blah blah. Okay, this guy just hates Jagex apparently. 2+ hours of effing tutorial. I'm gonna go on a rant here. Don't expect this to be a review of the whole game. Rant. Apparently most of this game's player base is either mentally challenged or made up of children, which is what I assume the developer thinks because this game has a never-ending tutorial that teaches you the basics from chopping wood to creating bows and arrows for more than 2 hours. I don't know about you, dude, but have you been on Tutorial Island for 2 hours or what? I think he may be referring to like the path system which guides you around the game, possibly, but that's not really the tutorial. So he gave up when he was being taught how to make a wand and how to root the heavy armor, because it will reduce my accuracy. This is the equivalent of every next-gen FPS game teaching you how to move with... not really, dude. I think this game is really complex. If this guy hasn't played an MMO before, this is literally good. Like, this is... RuneScape's tutorial should tell you a lot about the game, because otherwise you won't know anything. Also, I don't want to be an effing mage or archer. I created a whole effing heavy armor after mining, even two-handed weapons, to just play as a swordsman. I never play as an archer and only a few times as a mage in RPGs. Okay. I mean, then just don't use magical ranged gear, dude. I just wanted the adventure to begin. But nah, you have to learn how to build a bow, get arrows, build a wand. I don't think you build a wand, dude. You build a house. I think you craft a wand. But okay. Learn about pointless runes. Another Asian magic system pointlessly trying to be complicated and smart. Dude, it's unique. What are you talking about, man? Oh, this guy. And you know what? After spending 100 hours in that pile of sewage called Guild Wars 2, I just can't be arsed with these effing MMOs pretending that they have some kind of magical world waiting for me out there to make me endure another effing tutorial that is as interesting as staring at a dried up brick wall. These MMOs have some of the worst storytelling and characters. It's never worth spending so much time creating fake items, hitting virtual rocks and trees, and shearing sheep. And he says, yeah, within brackets. What? I mean, dude, that's part of skilling, man. And you know, the funny thing is, he says RuneScape has the worst storytelling and characters. I mean, or Guild Wars 2 and RuneScape. I don't think he has delved into the lore of RuneScape at all, because I think RuneScape has the best lore of any game out there. And probably Elder Scrolls would be a close second. Don't get me started on the game lagging in public areas visually, because there's no setting to not just render the... Okay, that's actually a valid point, to be honest. That should be a thing. But you know, RuneScape has the stacking feature, where players, when they stand in each other, only get seen as one player, but that doesn't count for pets though. You know, if you want us to solo this MMO like I do, enjoy visual lag from a bunch of people spamming random effects because they think it makes them look cool. I don't know what he means by that, but okay. Enjoy another generic MMO and go pay them real money to buy texture reskins they paid some Chinese guy $1 to create in bulk. Have over 12,000 hours on this game, been playing since 2007. The core gameplay is fine, the microtransactions are abhorrent. Simply cannot recommend you play this game based on solely the predatory microtransactions. Telling someone to give all their time to a game, okay. Telling someone to give all their time and money? I mean, you don't need to spend money, dude. Damn, man. These people, dude. Not okay. I mean, literally every game has microtransactions these days. Games not even pay to win. It's just pay to play and then pay us some more money to actually play the stuff you pay for. This is not true. This is simply not true. If you pay a monthly subscription, you have access to literally everything. There are no DLCs in RuneScape you don't have access to. This guy is full of shit. Things you will pay extra for in this game. Membership. That's pretty normal, dude. Premium membership, which is simply discounted membership. This guy's, again, just ranting for no reason. This is literally good. Rune coins for outfits. You don't have to buy the outfits, dude. Treasure Hunter keys, you don't have to buy Treasure Hunter keys. It's not even worth buying them. Bonds, it's literally giving players that don't want to spend money the ability to get membership without spending money. Action bars, that's a valid point. I agree. If you want more action bars, which you do need, and bank presets, it does cost money or rune coins, which is a little annoying. They're very expensive. I agree on that one. This review is really bad. I'm thumbing it down. It's trash, really. 0.1 hours. Boring. Comma, gonna go play Fortnite. And then someone says, yes, Fortnite is the best. Now go back to the Epic's game store where you can't leave. This was free and I feel ripped off. This guy literally only played like 1/10 of an hour. This guy played 6 minutes. Okay, I beat Diablo 3 like 6 or more times. My account got... This guy's literally starting off his review by talking about like a completely different game genre. So, okay. Never once thought about it until I played this game today. It made me miss a game I didn't even like. I am a very tolerant person, but NPCs bugged and I'm stuck and wasted like 30 minutes. This guy, dude. Okay, this shouldn't be that funny. Trying to figure out how to get around the bug. I can't believe this game has been around for so long and they couldn't get over this minor hiccup after all these years. I think people go on there to mingle or chat like Habbo Chat or something. Actually, I do think there's a lot of people that just hang out in this game, so that's actually a good point. Okay, so he started playing since he was a kid, you know, the usual RuneScape veteran, but I cannot recommend it anymore. I bet you he's going to talk about MTX and delaying updates. The way the Jackets has been treating its play for the last decade, I can't stand it, from the predatory services of microtransactions and the unhelpful customer support. The last straw for me, though, was my permanent ban. I forgave them after I lost my original account. I loved the game. That was fine with starting over. Yeah, it hurt, but the game was worth it to me. But my ban, I was accused of botting. They don't take appeals. They actually do, by the way. I read up on it, trying to find a way to reverse it. You can't. They believe that their detection system is foolproof, so be careful with them. I suggest looking up forums to get the full picture with them. I did, and it's going on as early as 2016, and no, I've never used bots in my life. This guy definitely botted. Why is he upset? I mean, like, he literally broke the rules. Aggressive monetization and lack of substantial updates makes RuneScape one of the worst MMOs in 2020. I don't know about... there's plenty of updates, dude. Just not every month or every week. RuneScape. How did people ever get used to not using WASD controls? Point and click only. I'm sorry I can't play a game like that. Maybe I should give it more time, but I just can't play. Good luck, y'all. Yeah, you should definitely give it more time, dude. 1.1 hours last 2 weeks. LMAO. Nope. So bad. Old. Boring. Looks nothing like the ads. Just no. The ads are actual gameplay, so I don't know what he's on about. Coming from Albion Online, this bored the heck out of me. Controls are clunky, the gameplay is so slow. I spent an hour just going through the tutorial, gathering while trash talking the kids in the mine. What is this guy doing? Then finally crafting a complete bronze noob set. That's where I knew I'd quit. If you like a slow-paced, safe MMO for kids, this might be for you. Not used to people chatting in-game more than killing each other. Apparently he likes PvP more, but I don't know about you, but if you go into like a Blackstone Albion Online and you get killed, it's really annoying. I'd rather have people chat to me than just PK me everywhere. Richard says, I thought poo is only found in the toilet after pooping. I was wrong. This game's graphics are some Warcraft 3 level stuff. And lag's worse than Fallout 4 in city on max settings. Waste of internet and disk space. Better go watch some adult movies. I need formatting help. Dude, this guy in the comments like, take a rope and reformat yourself. What a savage. Game is fun until you get a permanent ban on a 10-year-old account without any warnings. Nothing. Simply for trading with another player. 99% of the bans in this game are permanent, so be careful on how much time you invest in this game, as it all may be gone one day just because staff members press the ban key. I don't know about the bans thing, but maybe you should just follow the rules, bro. No idea what to do or pursue. New UI is questionable. The game is somewhat unplayable in Quad HD resolution. That's a lie. That's completely BS. I play in Quad HD as well. It's completely fine. Also, there's interface scaling, by the way, if you just took a few seconds to check. And you have to stick your eye on the screen. This is not true. You have to stick... No, that's not true, dude. I let this garbage idle just long enough to leave a review. I mean, you could literally review the game by just starting it up and closing it and having 0.1 hours. You just waste an hour and like... If you were searching for the most pay-to-win, most ridiculous grind, most unfulfilling game on the planet, well, congrats. It looks like it sadly made its way to Steam. It's a shame to even see this garbage on the Steam platform. They completely disfigured RuneScape, turned it into a literal gambling simulator, and changed the payment model to try and milk in as much mobile bucks as possible. When they get called out for that, their players drop to as little as 1,500 game-wide. Wait, when was this? I don't think RuneScape has ever had 1,500 players online at any given point in time. Does he mean 15,000? They tried saving face by releasing OSRS, which only served to further alienate players and split the player base. I mean, it's either 30k players or 30 plus 80k players combined, dude. Yeah, let's move on. This guy's just... I was expecting an economy reset where everyone started on equal grounds. Literally just launches the game through Steam. What was the point of this? I guess this guy's never really heard of marketing and business, because releasing your game on the biggest PC platform out there seems like a very logical decision, especially if you want new players in the game. I log in, get like 3 or 4 treasure hunter keys for free for whatever reason, get like 9 summoning levels from smoldering lamps or whatever they're called, then immediately lose any motivation to even try playing RuneScape 3 again, because I realize how effective MTX is for leveling. It really isn't, dude. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars to even get close to maxing. I mean, you could get 9 summoning levels by literally completing one quest. Please someone explain to me why every single name I try to make an account with is taken. Maybe because you're trying to play a game that's over 15 years old. That might be it. Perhaps. I played the game for 3 days and then I got a permanent ban for cheating of some sorts, but I did not do anything but play the game with too many bugs if you ask me. And it seems there is no way to undo the ban. Playing this game gave me neckbeard, would not recommend. Great game. I spent 2 hours trying to kill my hardcore character. For I didn't know that it won't help to create anyone. Though I like the game. And that's a good review, dude. I appreciate this one. This guy. I've quit this game ever since Evolution of Combat and haven't so much as smacked a rat since they transformed it into RuneScape. I could write the next big bestseller talking about why, but I'm giving 2 simple reasons for the sake of this review. Old school RuneScape simply exists. Aforementioned version of RuneScape doesn't have cash grabs lying all over the place. Okay, so basically, what he's saying, his entire review is invalid. He hasn't really tried RuneScape 3 at all, and he's reviewing RuneScape 3. So yeah, this pretty much just devalues his entire opinion because he hasn't played the game. You can't give an opinion on a game you haven't properly tried since EOC, dude. Before you consider playing this game, please consider old school. Again, he's talking about old school RuneScape. So you're free to explore both RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape to your heart's content and can do whatever makes you happy for no additional cost. I've said what needed to be said, so good luck, traveler. This review, man. The only thing that surprised me is that I didn't put old school RuneScape in bold text here to emphasize that I want you to play OSRS. It's not from 2020, it's from 2001. Don't get fooled by the pretty pictures. It's clunky as hell, and a mobile game has a better user interface and user experience than this shit. 20 years and you can't improve the UI or UX. Okay, so here's a clip of RuneScape Classic. Here's a clip of RuneScape 3's UI. That must be an improvement. This game caused my screen to flash when I was inactive. Now I have screen bleed in the lower right part of my computer screen. That still says, despite closing the program and restarting my computer, stay away for your screen's sake. So apparently he's saying RuneScape broke his screen. So this game is presented as an MMORPG. So I gave it a quick shot hoping for a good surprise, but after 1 minute character creation the tutorial started and I had to start with the woodcutting, cooking, fishing BS instead of what an MMORPG is all about. Hack and slashing creatures. I don't know about you, dude. I think you're playing the wrong game. You should be playing some kind of ARPG if you like hack and slash so much, dude. MMORPG stands for Mass Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game. Okay, so he goes on with, I have no interest in any crafting in any game. I'm so tired of those games imposing their crafting trash, so thanks. And bye. I might ever try it again when I have nothing else to play. Guess never. Game literally driven into the ground by some tea drinking cucks. 0 out of 10 would not recommend to a friend or a loved one. I feel assaulted here. I feel. I found another good review, guys. So, 0.4 hours. Really sorry I have to be that guy. Old school RuneScape is so much better in every way. And yes, that's completely fine. You can have your own opinion, and Old school RuneScape is definitely a fun game. RuneScape 3 died when the new combat system was added to it. Yes, there's legacy combat, but it's not the same now. And yes, that is also true. Except, he says, rip RuneScape 3. He says, rip RuneScape 3 from 2005 to 2012. But I hate to break it to you, ADHD, RuneScape 3 got released in 2013. This review is special, right? So, when he reviewed the game, he had 0.2 hours. And this is a huge amount of text, right? So at the end, he says, bottom line, I hate RuneScape. I loathe it to the core. Don't make the most regrettable game decision you've ever made in your life by subscribing or even starting the game. Avoid it. The graphics are terrible. The story is bad. Sarah Doman is literally chilling at the roof of the Falador's castle for some reason. Blah blah blah. Do us real gamers a favor and don't support this game. It doesn't deserve it. He has played 93.5 hours since he has placed that review. So by going through the reviews, I can conclude that there are 3 different types of reviews. Legit reviews of players that have never played the game that simply hate that there isn't a WASD movement system. There's the RuneScape 3 haters, aka the ARSRS fanboys. And we have people that are just complaining about MTX. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this rather unusual video. Feel free to start a discussion in the comments down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.